All right, welcome. Today, we're diving into something really special. It's a piece that does so much more than just, light up a room. It's designed to be the very soul of a grand space, completely transforming it with its elegance and artistry. So let's get into what makes this thing tick.
So, have you ever had that feeling? You walk into this incredible space, maybe a hotel with a ceiling that just goes on forever, or a house with one of those amazing sweeping staircases. Everything is stunning, the scale is just breathtaking, but something feels off, like it's missing that final touch, you know?
And that right there, that's the big challenge. You can't just stick any old light fixture in there. A standard lamp, it just gets swallowed up, totally dwarfed by everything around it. It just doesn't do justice to the scale, to the sophistication of the room. The whole point isn't just to light the place up, it's to actually complete the vision of the space.
Okay, so how do you solve that? How do you get from something that's just a functional necessity to something that is a genuine, breathtaking work of art? Well, the material we're looking at today offers up a pretty definitive solution, a true masterwork of light.
And here it is, the Luxury Resin Leaf Ceiling Chandelier. This is the piece that's positioned as the ultimate answer. It's a work of art specifically crafted to take those huge, expansive spaces and turn them into these captivating spectacles of light and form.
There's a quote here that just nails it perfectly. This isn't just a lamp. It's a statement, a focal point, and an experience. And that's really the key, isn't it? We're talking about moving way beyond just flipping a switch. This thing is described as a true statement piece, something designed to just launch an interior into a whole new level of sophistication.
So what exactly makes this piece so special? Let's kind of dissect it, Let's break down the anatomy of its elegance and really get a close look at the craftsmanship that makes it all happen.
Okay, check this out. It really comes down to this incredible harmony of materials. On one side, you've got this beautiful, organic, almost heavenly glow from the high-quality resin. And then you pair that with the timeless, classic luxury of premium copper. It's that exact combination, that push and pull, that gives this chandelier its totally unique character.
Let's zoom in on those leaves for a second. Every single one is meticulously crafted from resin to look just like the delicate leaves you'd find in nature. And what that does is create this serene, almost otherworldly glow. It casts these incredible, enchanting patterns of light and shadow that just dance across the walls and ceiling. It's such a sophisticated way to bring a little bit of that outdoor tranquility right into the home.
And then you have the copper, the warmth, the richness of that metal. It's the perfect visual contrast to those translucent leaves. But it's not just for looks. The source material points out that its role is really twofold. The copper also provides serious durability and this wonderful, harmonious balance. It kind of grounds the whole piece in this sense of classic, timeless grandeur.
So the resin and the copper, they're not just sitting there next to each other. No, they are working together in perfect concert. So now, let's take a look at how that incredible synergy does more than just light up a room. It completely transforms the entire atmosphere.
And look, this piece isn't meant for your average room, not at all. It's specifically crafted to command attention in those really big, grand settings. We're talking about high ceilings, sweeping staircases, luxurious hotel lobbies, upscale restaurants, you name it. Its versatility is what lets it become the absolute heart of a space. It is, really, designed to fill that void we were talking about earlier. And this is where the difference becomes crystal clear, right? Standard lighting, it's functional. You flip a switch, the light comes on. End of story. But this chandelier, it's presented as a full-on artistic installation. It's not just filling a room with light, it's creating an immersive experience. It's really the difference between something that's just a necessity and something that sparks conversation, something you'll actually remember.
This brings us to a really interesting final point that the source material makes. It's all about reframing how you think about this piece. It's not just a purchase. It's a long-term investment, an investment in the legacy of the space itself.
And that value is built on these 4 pillars. 1, it instantly elevates the entire interior design. 2, it leaves a lasting impression on anyone who sees it. 3, it can actually enhance the overall property value. And 4, it creates an ambiance that is totally unique and timeless. That's why it's so aptly called a legacy piece.
So we'll leave you with this question to think about. How will you illuminate your grandeur? It really shifts the focus back to the potential that's waiting in any great space. Because the choice isn't just about finding a light fixture, is it? It's about deciding how you're going to make a space truly and utterly unforgettable.